What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Lyf of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 3, Black Jesus Blues. Man, apologize for the late recap and review. This is a full recap and review of this episode. I noticed that in Season 1, each one of the episodes had its own book and title. It was like Book of Consequences, title such and such, Book of Anarchy, such and such. This particular season is all called the Book of Consequences with a separate title for each one. I didn't read the comics, so I don't know how they were written. So I don't know if basically they have just advanced the storyline by now making this whole season the Book of Consequences, but season 1, every episode was a different book. So before we got started, now y'all know, y'all watched me before, y'all know I take my notes as I'm watching. So I had asked the question, like, what the fuck happened to Grace? Okay, Grace was supposed to be like a significant part of this show because she was the one person that Anissa could have confided in. But after the attack at the club, we never saw Grace again. Never heard from her again. I was like, are they doing away with that storyline? What the heck is that going on? So everyone else seems to have lives outside of the superhero stuff. But Anissa, we don't even see her teaching in school anymore. And I thought that she would have been a great impact in the school itself for the students who would have metahumans. They could have had like a secret club or something. And I was writing a book. Y'all know I'm a writer. I was writing a book that I had like this alien life form, right? And a lot of the kids in the classes were aliens, but people didn't know. Kind of like, you know, how they did on Roswell. The few of them was aliens, but yeah, in this particular one, the teacher was one, and she was like the head up, and she had the student. I was writing this book. I ain't finished writing it. I ain't really started it. I got like a summary written out. Anyway, y'all look for when I write it. So forgive me for creating a whole other storyline, but that's what I thought would have been good with Anissa. I do appreciate the new theme song. It sounds like it's DMX. I'm not sure though, but it sounded like DMX at the beginning. Because last season's theme song was horrible to me. Okay, well anyway, we start off with Tobias is checking Khalil, painkiller. And he's mad as shit about him not protecting old dead-ass Maggie. Who was saying that? He was like, look, I was where I was supposed to be. She told me to wait at the door. That's where the heck I was at. How was I supposed to know that she was going to get handled? And Tobias is like, well, Negroes always fixing their lip to come with some excuses. That mug hate black people. Tobias, like, well, actually, he said before that he don't hate black people. He hate niggas. And have y'all noticed that on this show, they do not say the word nigga? They use Negro instead. Negro this, Negro please, Negro. And I actually can rock with that because this was like originally set back in the 70s, and that's pretty much how they was talking back then, even though they had brought it a little more modern age. I do like the fact that they're not using the word nigga. I do. But anyway, Painkiller is over here kicking Tobias's ass in chest pretty much. But Tobias is not having it. He don't play fair anyway. He retched, and I know retched is not a word. He retched over there and baby powder backslapped the shit out of Khalil. Told him, look here, fool. You should always anticipate the worst. Always anticipate what's the shit about to hit the fan, or you gonna get handled your damn self. Like my hand across your face. Like, ow, he hit him like 3, 4, 6, 7 times. I was like, I mean, he cold clocked his ass one time that he sent it in a spiral on the floor. I was like, oh, no. You could, look, bro, you can't be knocking me into no spin and roll. Y'all let Tobias get away with a little bit too much. Too much. So, the little lab dude, what was his name? Cam. The little lab dude, the one who snitched on Lynn before at the first time when she was walking through the pods and everything. He flicked on the little switch and he set one of the pods off, or he turned it on, whatever. And this dude jumped out, became Puff the Magic Dragon on that ass, spitting electric fire and everything through the glass door, knocking him down to another pod. When he knocked the other pod down, it woke up the chick in the other pod. So the dude fell out of his pot, bombing in electric fire, like, wow. Y'all might know the real name for the bomb of the electric fire, but that's what I call him, electric fire. Then he killed over and he died. Then old girl fell out of her pod, but she didn't die. She was all shocked and alarmed, and her vision was warped and everything. Now remember, these kids have been in these pods for 30 years or more. 30 years or more. Which brings me to the question from last week's episode, where they said that the parents are trying to claim their children. Who are trying to claim them? Most of these parents should either be senior citizens or dead. Who trying to claim these 30-year-old? These kids should be, what, 48, 50? Who claiming them? Come on now. Anywho, Lynn and another doctor come in, find Cam on the floor dead as a doorknob. He should have been dead the last episode when he snitched on Lynn. Anyway, the girl, we've learned her name is Wendy. And she over in the corner shaking and trembling, and Lynn trying to calm her down. And they probably assuming that she's the one that killed him, but Lynn like, hey, y'all give me the video. So all the white coats come around and surround her. She trying to keep her from freaking out. And the girl is like, bye. She conjured up some wind. Then blew up out that joint. She literally blew the wall down. And jumped out the fucking window. I was like, where the fuck is she going? Deuces, that's where she was going. So Lynn calls up Jefferson. Now, first of all, I was like, why are you giving that confidential information out to Jefferson over the phone in front of all these white coats? Like, why are you doing that, Lynn? Well, Jefferson, he ended up going to Gambia, and sure enough, Storm, Wendy, is one of his babies, a girl that he had tracked down back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And I had to yawn, my bad. And she basically could stir up a breeze. She could stir up a little small breeze, or she could turn into a motherfucking hurricane, baby. Take that, Holly Berry. Take that. Well, Duke, I'm gonna call him Duke. He got Lynn down there again because they got Issa bagged and tied up to a damn chair, looking like a doggone terrorist and stuff. And his girl, I probably shouldn't have said that word. YouTube probably blocked my video. YouTube been blocking us for some crazy shit lately. Got my last video blocked, but I couldn't figure out why. I was like, what word did I say to get them blocked this time? I'm like, ugh. Anyway, they got Issa down there tied up, and his girlfriend snitched on him. I was like, these hoes ain't loyal. He went for her for help, and she snitched on him. Now, Duke need Lynn's help, though. I call him Duke because his name is Bill Duke. Anyway, he like, look, girl, we need to know what the hell we dealing with, what's up with him. And since you the expert, as you say, you know, here we are today. And Lynn is like, well, that's a child. Why do y'all got him chained up like that? He a child that don't nobody want. His old mama don't want him. And he's like, look, here, you want this job? Here you go, sis. Do what you got to do. And he's laughed at and stuff. Like, it was comical. So Jen and Anissa, they down there chatting about what a blessing their powers are, or are not in Jen's case. And I was thinking, Jennifer, China, baby girl, you make too much money for your wig to be looking like that. That was not a blessing right there. She looked like she bought her damn wig from the Five and Dam. Why her look like that? That was horrible. But of course, Jennifer is still not seeing the blessing in this. So especially since her powers, she can't control them yet, you know what I'm saying? And she finds them to be very dangerous because she can't control them. And I wondered if Anissa is still out there stealing. You know, at the last episode when she had all that cash, but they didn't show her with this money this particular time. They didn't show her buying new things or out there being the modern day Robin Hood. What was Anissa doing with all that cash at the end of the second episode? But I wonder if she's still out there robbing and stealing and stuff like that. So back with Issa, his sister Tiffany stopping her, and she looking scared as hell, y'all, when she come through. He seemed to be okay until his neck started racing. I mean, lightening up. It seemed like it's always electricity going through their bodies or whatever. And then, oops, the I cannot lie serum just go and kick on in. And y'all was right. Y'all told me last episode, I want to say it was Deborah Battle that told me this last episode, that she thought that Issa's power was that he had like a truth thing, you know, like Wonder Woman with the lasso. And yeah, it's just fucked up the type of truths that come out of his family's mouth. They like, I don't like you, don't want to like you, I don't want to see you again in my life, that type of thing. She like, you look, you scared the hell out of me, and I'm not taking care of no Walking Dead ass motherfucker. That's basically what the sister said. I swear, every time I ask the question on this show, though, they have a way to address them, no matter what show I'm watching. If I'm watching Insecure, if I'm watching The Walking Dead, I ask the question, and usually in that episode, it get answered. I'll be like, see, they was listening to me. I'm like, but I know they wouldn't listen to me for real. Anyway, earlier Jen had talked to Anissa about being single and not having somebody. Like, you single, so single right now, you ain't even got nobody. And now Anissa is out here bopping her head to this little chick singing this song. I don't know if it was just me, but everybody that was black in that room was bopping a little faster than the music they was playing, which means they was probably playing a more upbeat tempo when they recorded the show, And all the white people, they was just standing there, smiling and vibing. That song wouldn't sound good to me. I'll just let y'all know I didn't like that song at all. Anyway, Anissa was feeling her. She was really feeling her. And I was wondering at first, I was like, is that Grace singing? She looked a little different. But similar at the same time. But then her guitar had Zoe B on it, right? So, if I remember her correctly, she used to be on The Game, that TV show, The Game, that used to be on BET. And then she was also on, she was in the movie Pitch Perfect, the last one that they did. She was in that. So, anyway, Anissa is such a dude, right? She stepped to old girl and like told her pretty much, let's go and get through this little rigmarole and get to the part where you standing there butt naked in front of me singing with some high heels on. Okay. I was like, damn, girls, really? It's like that? And the girl said too, cocky much, If she was a dude, if Anissa was a dude, but if a girl came to me like that, I would have checked their ass real quick. Checked real motherfucking quick. But if she was a dude, I would have checked the motherfucker real quick, said, get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. But then, I would have been like thinking about their ass a little later and stuff like that. Like, that was kind of cute though. I would have been like that for real. Just tell y'all the truth. Anyway, probably been thinking about his ass for the rest of the night. Old girl was impressed. She was impressed. So she was like, you know what? You step to me like that, then you got this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. The bodyguard was like, I'm going to. Let me go wrong with him too. Well, Anissa hit it. Stayed the night. And I guess we'll be seeing a little bit more of Zoe. And hell, she got some paper too. She was like, look, she want to fly Anissa in her little private jet up to the Big Apple for some little dim sum. I was like, you dimmed her some when she summed your dim. What did it do? Okay, whatever. Anyway, Duck, Napier, Robert Townsend's character. He tells Jefferson that, let me give you some news, that we're going to have a new person take your place called Mike Lowry. You know what I'm saying? I love saying Mike Lowry like that. Mike Lowry. If y'all know what movie that's from, y'all post it down in the comment section where somebody says Mike Lowry or the character Mike Lowry come from. Okay. And by the way, nobody guessed last week the movie where Bill Duke says, you done fucked up, right? I kept asking it throughout the episode. Nobody mentioned the movie. It was Menace to Society. So y'all must not have ever watched it. That's what the episode in the segment of the movie where Bill Duke was interrogating Kane. He's like, you done fucked up, right? You done fucked up. Yes, yeah, Menace to Society. Anyway, Mike Lowry is coming to be Jefferson's replacement at the school. He's going to be the new principal. And Jefferson is like, bro, I know you didn't come all the way around here to tell me that. What's up? What did the black spurt come here to say? And so Duck tried to soften the blow. And he was like, look here, you're an icon up in these Freeland streets, right? So we need you to mind your P's and Q's, be on the low with this one right here. And he like, why? Baby, Mike Lowry is a white dude. He's of the Caucasian persuasion, right? And good and doggone well how the parents are going to react. How the black media is going to be all over that in Freeland. Like, you putting the Great White Hope out here in front of these predominantly black school. once again. And you want him to shuck and jive and say, yeah, the master gonna be good here with the little Negroes. That's what y'all want them to say. Duck was like, don't do that. Don't do me like that. You the one that fucked up. You fucked up, right? You couldn't handle your doggone business, so this is why we are where we are right now. You got to do what you got to do to save face. I'm trying to save your ass, you know what I'm saying? So you can still have a job. Don't put that shit on me. So Gamby been tracking Wendy. I was like, is that her name? Is it just a coincidence that her name is Wendy and she can conjure up the wind? Miss Wendy Hernandez. So it's just a creepy coincidence, right? Anyway, Black Lightning and Thunder, they on the hunt for Red October named Wendy. And you know, I guess they want to bring her into safety. And then this is like, come on, let's do this. I swear I love the way that girl walks. I'm telling you, when I get my waistline back, I'm gonna step in the room like I'm Anissa. Bah, bah, bam. Hips just swinging. Bam, bam. Y'all can't see my hips swinging, but they swinging in this shirt. Anyway, I was like, you better strut, girl. You better strut, girl. And Black Lightning got a cat in his motherfucking walk that's so smooth. It's like, he got a little dip, like he dip what he doing. Just go on, get them out. Anyway, so Khalil swing by Jen's and she like, boy, bye. You not welcome here. Go on, get gone. And he like, I ain't leaving. She's like, oh, you going, gone. Shut his ass off the goddamn roof. He wasn't hurt though. He just hopped his ass right back on up there with her. He tried to confess his undying love and affection for her. I'll take her hand like, well, you know, first she was like, and then all of a sudden she starts grabbing and popping and stuff. Oh, he got to go. Eyes turning red. And she usually does it when she's angry or scared. Okay, maybe she need to recognize that that's when that happens. But luckily she was able to turn him away before he was even noticed it, convinced him to go ahead and bounce. Meanwhile, Tobias is dropping in on his ace boom coon, Marcellus. I got a friend named Marcellus. Hey, Marcellus Gandy, if you watching. He live down in Texas now. Well, anyway, Marcellus, he old and in a home now. And I swear the timelines on this show be fucking me up. You know, everything on this show ain't on the up and up, but this is a good doggone show. Anyway, these kids have been missing for 30 plus years. Henderson been chasing Black Lightning for 23 years. LaWanda and Lala grown asses who was in their 30s, mid-30s to late 40s themselves, or mid to late 30s. They were students of Jefferson. And now Marcella's ass up in the nursing home, and he was Tobias's right-hand man. I'm like, he was the one that helped him kill Jeff's daddy. So I'm like, damn, how old is Tobias supposed to really be? And you know Tobias is just going around killing random ass folks. Like, he took out his daddy. I still don't understand why he took out his daddy. Like, you couldn't just now pay your daddy back for all the abuse he did for you back in the day. Come on now. You waited till you was like 100 years old and decided you want to keep your daddy. And now he done killed his homeboy. And basically because he remembered that he killed Jefferson's granddaddy. Y'all did it together. But why though? Why are you cleaning the house? I don't get it. So Wendy, she out here wreaking havoc, and Black Lightning Thunder, they're cleaning it up. Anissa got the big head now. She bowing, high-fiving, running through the club, crowd surfing. She probably signing autographs and shit too. And Jefferson is like, what in the heck are you doing, girl? Back at the crib, Jen walks in. I'm not Jen. Lynn walks in with Issa. And everybody's like, what? Get that Scooby-Doo moment on. So I wonder if he's going to be able to make them tell the truth too, right? So he don't even know that he does it. And this is what I thought. And then he had to prove me wrong, right? When I thought that thought. Because he said at the dinner table that when he get around people, they start telling the truth. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. And hell, they had all started spilling secrets themselves. But when he said that, they pulled the curtain on that ass like, hey, everybody out. Because we gonna end up telling this motherfucker that we the superhero family and shit, we the real Incredibles. So they Issa sitting there like, damn, what the fuck I do now? And so everybody, they leave the table, leaving Issa there, not simply feeling alone, but actually alone, you know what I'm saying? But Jen sneaked back down like, hey bro, come on up here with me. And she tell him to come out there, and they go out on the rooftop. She's smoking weed. This girl always got some motherfucking weed. Always. So it's like, I was wondering at first if she gonna share her secret with Issa. Anybody watch Queen Sugar? Y'all let me know if this young boy Issa is the same one who played Anthony, the dude Ant that was Micah's friend that got arrested. Is it the same little boy? Anyway, like I said, her ass out there smoking weed. She got weed all the damn time. The girl always got weed. And no, she didn't share with Issa that her secrets, but she helped him understand, excuse me, his powers. So Issa's out here, kicking with it with Zoe. I said it all wrong. Anissa is out here kicking it with Zoe, getting introduced to her friends. Like, you got some good. If she introduced you to the friends and shit already. And guess who walks up? Grace, who was helping to bartend at the party, right? And Grace is looking like, bitch, really? So her and Zoe do look alike to me. The only difference is Grace has a little fuller nose. But Anissa waved like, hey girl, hey, what's up? And Grace looked at her again like, really, bitch? Okay. Pretty much, Anissa is being a dude again. She ain't called a chick. The girl almost died. She ain't called in a few months, and now you out here saying I've been real busy, things just but you up here partying and kicking with a new chick, all kissy face and stuff like this. You busy, all right? I'm sure you are. And Nissa looking around like, what I do? She's a dude. She's a dude, y'all. She's a real dude. So I'm not sure what the heck, like I said, Tobias is really doing. He got a confidential envelope from a cop friend who they seem to have a long-term relationship, and then he ended up killing him. I'm like, what? This motherfucker's still out here tying up loose ends from a crime that happened 30 years ago. How many loose ends he got? Anywho, they catch up with Wendy. She blew back Black Lightning a couple times until, he finally struck her ass with some lightning. Then Jen told Issa, Lynn told Issa, I ain't messing all the Jens and the Lyns and the Nissa. Lynn told Issa that he's gonna die, pretty much. And she could put his behind in a sarcophagus. She could put his behind in a pod. My apologies, I watch a lot of Stargate. I know the show old, but I watch a lot of reruns because I like it. And I keep saying sarcophagus. She was gonna put his ass in a pod, or until he get a cure, or he gonna die. She don't know when. It could be tomorrow. It could be 6 months from now. And Issa chose to be free. He said, I'm gonna live my life while I can. On the other hand, Wendy chose to be put back into the pod. She's scared as shit, but she's like, hey, everything I got is gone. Put me back in. Put me in, coach. Put me in. So that's pretty much the episode there. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I missed. Jefferson. He announced at the end of the episode that he's going to be replaced by Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry didn't come on this episode. I wonder who they're going to have play him. And, of course, the people at the school was a little bit upset, but they got over it real quick because he's going to stay on as a teacher. He was demoted to a teacher. And Anissa's supposed to be still teaching her, but shit, I don't know what the fuck is going on with her. Yeah, there wasn't too much else going on. I'm not understanding what's going on with Tobias and why he killing off all the people that know who he is. And I'm like, 'cause ain't nobody, y'all ain't recognize that this motherfucker been around for 100 years. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's it for Black Lightning. Y'all let me know what y'all thought, y'all views. Thank you for being patient with me. Leave your comments down in the comment section. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. So when I come back in full throttle, y'all will be right here with me. I appreciate you. Y'all have a good night. Peace.